logistics and transport. But at the moment, I'm in the health sector. I'm a caregiver. I work in different places around 3 agencies. I'm happy to be here with you. I'm not very good in ATESO because of my background. My mother comes from the West and she influenced us very much. Yeah, but I went to Madeira Girls Primary School from P3 to P7. And I'm happy to meet quite a number of my OGs today. Yeah, Yalama Noi.
I'm your OB too.
Madeira boys. Is there Madeira boys? Is there Madeira boys?
My name
Is there Madeira boys?
I'm from Kumi district, Nebaka Tutu, right behind the hospital. Professionally, I'm a procurement officer. That's what I studied at the university. But currently here, I work with autistic kids and I work in the hospitals too. That's care. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So one thing about Okucha is that I grew up with Okucha from when we were 5.
Oh, yeah.
And somehow we ended it in America together. So
Kenya. Tutokarai no Kenya, Abakarai lo Ongino, Odukul, but Umi, but what is up? What's a color set? Olotomo Masindi, Onye. I just encourage you to know the that. I didn't know that is a young P7. 7. Not P7 before I think. Fluent. Nyarisa Swahili, Kerateso. So the way you can learn Ateso job, and Yala Musuna Swahili Ateso, whichever language you know. Thank you very much. So I'm healthcare. Diana.
thank you.
Yoga Kere, Yellow Lady Kagaris. Capulol and Yashima called Jacinta. Auria Losuruti. Along with a Mokata Pitoroma.
Oh,
I take it and I take hold. I like I take hold.
I take it.
I take on with people like people who reconcile. I take on.
I can see the quality. The category.
Professionally, I know a biochemist with a postgraduate in environmental impact assessment. And then I'm in the healthcare. I work as an administrator in the where I work in Seattle in the healthcare.
Yes.
And I like to follow and the elderly, those with dementia and all that is. Okay. Que sono con la materia.
So the rapid. Then you know that it's smoking. Yellow man is live. Is it live? Oh, can you put me at the center of it all? Christine. Can you put me at the center of it all?
Where you're sitting.
And I'm so big.
I don't say. No, I will say what's the
I look so fat.
Papa Kira to Mora. DJ.
Oh, my sister.
And I take up. So I'm based in Minnesota with my family. I have a master's in international relations, and I've been working in grants management for a long time. And I was blessed to have I'm managing the grants, federal grants for the state of Minnesota. That's where I work. Yeah, I have a husband and children. I'm also a pastor.
Okay, that's
Just like wanted to remind me. I'm a pastor, I'm a singer-songwriter. I have my music channel. If you subscribe to Christine Dowie on YouTube, you will hear artisan music and different type of music. I also have short inspirational messages, like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, just to inspire you. Please subscribe.
Hold on. Is there a way maybe we could discuss this later. Is there a way INAA can benefit from the grants?
From the grants?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can discuss it offline.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe federal grants and
Okay.
Saroti oye.
Okay.
Saroti oye. Yeah, I'm Saroti
Bora
girl.
peso.
City girl. Oh, Saroti City. Mother Teso.
Nakatulia.
No, anyway. Opuyo. Opuyo.
Can get it.
Opuyo. Opuyo village, which is now a city of Soroti. Hey, I'm a city girl.
We can see.
My Ekakiro, Cecilia Emusu. I'm married to Dr. Musu. I'm from Soroti, Opuyo village. As you are entering Soroti town, you see.
The television.
Exactly. You finished it. When you are entering from the, not really, it starts from Aodia, after Aodia. That's Opuyo. So that's my village. I was born and raised there. To the late family, Mr. Kai. Yes, so my middle name is Ekai, but my best name is Emusu. That's my last name. Yes. Yes. So I'm from Soroti. I grew up, went to school in Madera Girls. St. Mary's, Aboke, everywhere. Married in Luala. I married, yes, married to him in Luala. Yes, our village now is in Luala. But I'm a Soroti girl. Soroti will not go away. In future, if you know, I'm going to stand for politics in Soroti. And we are still letting everyone know. Going back to Soroti. I'm a Soroti girl. Let her hear. I'm from Soroti. I grew up in Soroti.
Yes, I remember that and I know that.
We know it. Soroti is our city.
Yes.
We brought Soroti from zero. We are bringing back our town. Yay. Soroti is our city. All those that you see coming to Soroti were not born in Soroti. I was born and raised in Soroti Hospital.
I can see the tattoo
Yes. This Soroti tattoo. I'm a public health professional and a development professional. I did international development and public health. I am now working as I'm a government contractor. I do business at the moment. I got that from. I used to work with the government. With the state of Massachusetts, but I'm out. I'm doing personal work, business. I'm retired. Thank you. So early. I'm old, thank you. Oh, I have 3 children. They are old.
This side.
Sorry, I think I remember something about her family. Correct me, Cecilia. I think her dad.
No, that is a game.
That's a
Sorry, I'm forgetting. I thought it was her dad because he was the only man who had a patent, a chemo, a patent to rear and raise the Uganda crested crane, the symbol of our flag.
That's a cable.
Okay, in Soroti anyway, I thought it was her dad.
No.
BAT.
There,
Continue, please.
We are the owners also. There is so.
My name is Rosa Domo. And I think if you talk about Soroti, I will talk about Soroti much more deeper because my father was Mr. Will, who fought for the independence and was the Administrator General of Soroti. I know Soroti very, very well.
yes.
We went to Madera, you all went to Madera.
Yes.
We went to Madera when it was very prestigious.
Yes.
School. Yes. But I come from Alua, Kabramai, my village Alua. Yeah. And I've worked in various positions in my life. As you can see, I'm not young. The last position was in procurement in Bank of Uganda. And the project closed. And I found my way to the US. And evidently, I worked with the elderly. But I found my niche there.
Yes.
Hey, Rose,
Yes.
can you say what your relationship with is? With
Oh, that's my
Confucius?
daughter. That's my first daughter.
Wonderful daughter.
Mommy's daughter. Mommy's baby.
I know.
Hello, Carmel.
I'm Jessica Kibarama from Garaki. I'm born in village,
Yes.
but I'm born in Uganda, Kampala.
Yeah. It's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very nice.
Yeah.
Take it on a Francis. Ore, Kerai, Kalaki, Abola. Assuret. So, Pioneer, Keso College,
Yes.
Keso Colomore. And then, Najaino, Minnesota. So, I'm medical field, running companies there on the administering HF group homes.
So do we need to guess the relationship between her and him because they did mention?
No.
You do not? Okay, let's go.
Alama nimesikia Artunes ni Jack Simon kwa Mike ngeke wala bakade boost le boost ngeka kiwa perai o yukare utino Don't Simon kikaite no de boost boost ala yes no artist
West.
West, Epejonon.
so Simon limo pero
Limo province.
eba boost
Ikono le na le mabe.
only mucha direct wa ni kudera
Isigi.
Sisi konde bai
Sa simple.
mami actually sisi
No, anyway, the thing
okay
is. Okay.
mama eka kirorero perai o yukare utimo no mutengo okukosi ne makidai opot manajira kutoka si opot na gira soma abu No, Nigeria asoma moti. Nigeria asoma moti. Era tubeten bonna ya Uganda ni teruya ne bilenga kipi. Mambo hojidorida. Ikanya saniti. Nese atubet boss. Ani soma ino healthcare services. Alam. Ya bache.
Yeah.
Aja ngo ni keda akaberu ni. Eke kirori. Akaza onyu. So it covered this.
Abet chabanye kirori murugi.
Yeah. Hemorrhoid die.
Ikirorai aganda aluka. Araika ugata no serere katita agola. Akanta na kwari tetesi. Soti girls. Actually it's accounting. And then currently I'm doing working with individuals with autism. Yeah.
I'm learning this too here. But they never even introduced me that this that here who came and this the best actually is my brother.
Beru fast.
Anyway, I am a very nice career. Some people I think I know them, some people I don't know them. And some others are my old genius actually. Studied in high school together. Maureen and Jennifer, we studied in high school together. I'm happy to know. That's my first time to be here. And I'm very much in from again. Going was today. It's a boy.
Forget.
That was the reason I was asking that because we have some single men
Like him.
So, how would I line though after that camp vacation? And then they told me that
Good timing.
So I said, okay, since the convention is there, I'll also come and attend it. Agnes Aisu, Agnes Mahisa,
What do you want to understand? Yeah, but thank you so much. Please give her a hand clap. She's our visa. All right, the man himself. Let me
Timothy, before I introduce myself to everyone, let me apologize that you given that name tag which says guest ghost. But that's why introduction is very, very, very important. Some of us we may be knowing you are using other names. Because I know you as Timos Anyu, right? Timos Onyu. But I stand to be corrected if Karel is your name.
Karel.
I didn't know that. And yet the tag is here.
Simon.
So I pull back that tag and give you the tag that belongs to your name.
Thank you very much.
I know most people are sensitive
Yeah.
when it comes to their names, and at one time it created chaos on the platform because somebody's name was actually most of the members in the group, they did not know someone who was communicating on the group because someone had just got married and taken a name. So it brought chaos. I know some people are very sensitive, but in case you are one of those, we do apologize if your name is not pronounced the right way or your name is missing. Now back to next time next time her name will be there. There's a reason why she has to be one of those distinguished guests maybe. We do apologize, sorry. Okay. Yala man na take care. Kakiron, Jimam, Godfrey. And I come from Ngora. However, I don't know if the village keeps changing or it's still the same. Some will say they come from Kitiek. Others they will tell me they come from Okorom. But now, recently, I was there after Ngora became a district on its own because my ancestral place is next to Ngero. And there is a little trench or swamp that separates now Ngora and Komi. Yes, so the way those guys are naming it, if you reach a small trading center, they call it Malaba. Then another center, they call it Tororo. Then past Tororo, you'll go Mbari. So all those towns around there, those are my people. My dad comes from that area, and my mom comes from Tororo. The original Tororo, not that small Tororo. Yeah. My mom's a little from Tororo, Kwapa. That's where she comes from. However, due to insurgency, I found myself growing up in Western Uganda. Kototro, Kasese, Ushenyi, Mbarara.
Wow.
And also went to school in those areas. Professionally, I did biotech, and I work as a research scientist. However, I'm adding in another career very soon. I'm going to be pursuing a career in bachelor's in nursing. And then the goal is to see how I can intertwine both careers. And I stand here as your chairperson of INAA, and it's my pleasure and honor to work with you. And it's my pleasure and honor also to appreciate the trust that you put in me. And I request that let's continue working together. INAA is still young. INAA still requires a lot of ideas, suggestions, and please let's come together and see how we can grow this young kid of ours. The objectives are set. I'm not going to mention most of them, but you can go to our website, www.inaaonline.org. Our objectives are well written. And the main goal is always to see how we can achieve those objectives, especially unity. Unity comes number one. If we are not united, nothing is going to be done. Mama Cecilia talked of Soroti being a city, right?
Capital.
The capital of Teso. You said Soroti is the motherland. Mora is the fatherland of Teso.
Ah.
You know why?
Son can't be a father.
A baby cannot be a
Baby
father.
cannot be a father.
And egg and a chicken, right? It always confuses which one comes.
We're not even sure if Laura is
Who comes first? A mother, a father, and a mother or a baby.
The reason why I'm saying this, you go by the plans.
Come.
The origin says what? Doto, right? So, who was the first? Yes.
Because you
And
came
so-
all the way from Ethiopia.
Yes.
So you were last.
No.
Teso first.
Okay.
So
I stand to be corrected on that. So, anyway, the main goal was unity. Soroti was among the 37 top districts, right? If you compare Soroti with other 37 districts, right? In terms of development,
That's true.
we are still behind, though we are called the city.
We are.
And the second largest.
And with due respect, it's not saying that we don't put in much effort. We would like to put in much effort, but as someone who has had that opportunity to grow and travel different districts in Uganda, I can compare and contrast and ask myself, why are other districts ahead of us?
That's true.
Why are other districts ahead of us?
Yes.
And I'm young, but I'm a good student of history. I did most of my classes were sciences up to now, but I do get a little time to read history because I missed it and I'm trying to catch up. And through reading, I've learned a lot about Teso and other subjects. And most people will tell you that Teso, the greater Teso, Ugandans admired it.
Yes.
And up to now, they still admire it. But what they admired is no longer in existence. Why? There is a reason. There are different reasons. So we need to uncover those reasons and then work upon them and then bring Teso again to the hill that it belongs. But for us to do that, we should calm down the pride we have and the praise that people give us. Ites was well known in speaking good English. Ites was well educated. That's true. It's true in the books and in history. But I want us to ask ourselves, most of the ladies here went to Madeira, one of the prominent schools. But ask yourself, what's the picture of Madeira right now?
Terrible.
So do you want people to still prize Madeira?
Yes.
Yes.
If it's yes, then the struggle has to start right now.
Yes.
If Madeira is brought up, Teso comes at the top. But for us to do that, unity. Unity, let's bring down our pride. We are too proud Tesos. But let proud go with action. Let proud go with action. I think I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but the main message is unity. And if we are united, we will develop Greater Teso and bring Greater Teso to be a beacon of Uganda,
Beacon of
and
light.
we will once again attract other people, students from other regions to come back in Teso and enjoy Sorority City and other cities within Teso region. Other than that, I'm going to invite our first speaker who is a member. However, I understand we started this late, but I think the way we're going to do it without missing listening to the first speaker or presenter is lunch is approaching, so we will do two things simultaneously to try and catch up time.
Yeah.
So let me call upon Papa Francis Ebuchu to come and talk about membership and subscription as the first topic of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Again, I'm glad to see all of you here. So unfortunately, some of us didn't make it. I'm going to talk about membership. When we all got a call from the chairman that we as ITESO, we need to get together. Everybody, I heard from many people say, yeah, now we belong. And really membership is about belonging. And if we are going to really belong and feel like Irayon in Teso, then we have to act like Teso.
That's right.
And act like people who belong. The most important thing, to belong anywhere, you have to be a member. Being a member at the sidelines doesn't really help us as ITESO. I am making an appeal to all of us for one thing. If most of you are here in Boston, the fact that if you want to find a Muganda, you can go anywhere and you'll find one. But if you want to find a Tesot, you're going to look for maybe glasses to find where is the Tesot here. We are very few. Let's try to get together so that we can forge ahead and do things for ourselves and really help ourselves. Last year, because we had the website, we also had to do registration. We set a fee of $200 so that we could get these things done. We achieved that, which was a good thing, and thank you for that. We also agreed in the last meeting that the subsequent years, we will decide according to the needs of our association how much annual membership is going to be. It's going to fluctuate from year to year. It's not going to be a fixed thing unless we decide that we put a permanent amount that we can do this. But that might not help us because something comes up, members have to take care of it. So that one we have to come across and make a decision how much is our membership for the coming year going to be. The other thing is maybe people remain at the sidelines because they ask one question. When I'm a member, what are the benefits? How does it help me to be a member? One, like I said, the first one is you belong to this, the Teso community that we all stand and say, I am from Serere. I am from Mora. Now let us put it into work. A member is belonging, the other one is you enjoy the benefit of making decisions for this membership of INAA, your voice is going to be heard. People will listen to you, and you have a right to also be listened to. If there are any discounts, like we go to the convention, you're a member, you get a benefit of these discounts. You also have a right to vote in matters that concern your INAA. You're a member of INAA. And then you have a right to really put into action some of the plans that we have, cultural issues, things concerning home, whatever decisions we come with, you have a right to really put your hand and participate. Because God blessed us and brought us here. A blessing that you hold in your hand is not a blessing. A blessing that you bless somebody else is a real blessing. So much as God blessed us to come here, you are a member of INAA now. This is the time that you should also shine a light and be a blessing to others. So let's get into this and do the membership all diligently. I also want to say one thing. Each time we have had a meeting, I have had comments from among us. We are 90 something, but only 20 people are attending. Let's do one thing. Not everybody is in the parliament. Those who manage to go to the parliament make decisions for every other person.
Yes.
We, the available members, let us shine the light of membership and do things as membership. Pay our membership, attend these meetings, make decisions as members, so that those who are the sidelines can come in. We should sell INAA to those who are hesitant to come in, we the members. That's our assignment.
Yes.
That we pay the membership, call in those who are not inside, and invite them to be in. We all become united and will become strong. That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, Papa Francis. Let me add on one important thing. You know, as human beings, usually people will try to join an association or to engage with someone or to become part of the investment. The first thing that comes into their mind, how do they benefit? If we cannot explain very well the benefits of this association, people will always remain outside the bracket. So if you're here and you know you are hesitant to pay membership fee, if you're outside there and you happen to see this clip or you want to know how the convention went, I'm just going to give one membership or advantage. Most of us usually, when we come to this country, majority want to go back to school. Some of us want to process our papers, right? But the most common thing they usually ask is, do you have someone to recommend you? If you're joining a medical school, any school, when you're applying, at least there's that section where they will say, we need someone to recommend you. If one of the two, an individual recommendation and an association recommendation, you think which one is more powerful? They are both accepted. But if, let's say, you are 100 students, 98 of them are being recommended by association. Association can be like a business entity, charity, and for you it's just this one person. So the fact that someone chooses to be a member, when that time comes, this association, which is fully registered, the JIT, will be able to be there for you, to write a very, very good recommendation that will lead to your admission into a program, maybe for you to get your papers. So please think about it. That's just one. We can talk more and more benefits. But if you're outside there, think about it. We need you. You may not see the benefit of this association, but in future, I know at one time, you will think about it. We are all Ugandans here. Some of us, we have made up our minds. Time will come, we will need to be repatriated back home. When you're born, it's just your body. But do you think your body will find itself there?
No.
It's we who have to do the work. But it will be very hard for us to do the work for someone whom we don't know.
That's true.
So think about it. You can have your life insurance and whatever. But those people, maybe they don't know your next of kin, they don't know your address.
I can give an example.
Yeah. So let me give Mama Cecilia give a little testimony before we go to the next step about the benefits.
Yes.
Maybe it can help open up eyes and ears to those who are still outside there.
I'm just going to give a small benefit, especially for repatriation. When our sister Ruth died, do you know what the Teso community did? They did a great job in contribution of money. At the time when she died, we were so confused, we were so disorganized. But the Teso community, once they had people put money together, and at least were able to put down money in the funeral home, something like a down payment. That's the benefit. The Teso were so united in the church. Everyone was talking in the back, and they were saying, "We don't know. We just can't imagine how united this Teso." Imagine we are few. And we had just formed the group, but what the Iteso did was a very commendable job. Very commendable. So that's one of the benefits. I saw it, I witnessed it, and Chairman did not end there. He went to Uganda. He went to Uganda. He made sure he said farewell to her. There are people, I'm talking on behalf of the group. There are people who were in this group and for some reason or another, they got away, they're suspicious of the group, or they're not sure how important, how good this group is. But we are one in Teso. Yeah. We are one in Teso. Tomorrow, you can be a politician. You may be a Kumam, you may be a Muteso. But Mother Teso is one. We speak one language. We have Bakenyi, we have Kumam, and we have Iteso. I grew up in Soroti, I was born in Soroti. The major language in Soroti is Ateso, and it's also Kumam. But when you are campaigning, they will not say, the Kumams have voted for me. If you want to be a Kumam and you say, I'm not going to stand around with Ateso because I'm a Kumam, how about when it comes to voting? I'm just giving you an example because I have a cousin who is a lieutenant in Soroti. It's not only Teso, Kumam who vote for him. Because we want to talk about Kumam, there were very few sub-counties that speak Kumam. We have Opuyo that speak Kumam, we have Asuret, Kumam mixed, and a little bit of Amuda. But the whole of Soroti is one. So they will vote for one person. Let us stand together and build Teso. And currently we have a Kumam Teso, the Minister of Teso Affairs. He's a Kumam. But they did not say Minister of Soroti, Kumam Affairs. Let us stand, those who are here and those that are not here, we are one. We are not Kumam, we are not Bakenyi, we are not Iteso. We are Teso. I take care of Teso. Let us stand as one. We are going to forward our district forward. People are coming from Soroti, Serere, coming to stand in Soroti. They are not standing because they are Iteso. How about if they did that and we, the Kumam, say we are not going to vote them? How would it look like? They would not even get votes from us. If we want to unite, if we want to stand, If we want to push TESO forward, we are going to forget this tribalism. We have to put it aside and move forward as one TESO. One TESO. One TESO. We will move forward. We will do a lot of so many things. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mama Cecilia. We do appreciate MC. Yes. What's our next?
Can you introduce yourself also?
Let me also have this opportunity to call upon the gentleman, my papa, Francis Odeke, to come and introduce himself officially to the members. Please, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning or good afternoon? Good morning. Okay. Yeah, so my name is Francis Odeki. I happen to come from Katakwi, some area called Maguro. Yeah, borders Trauma, and on the other side borders Cambodia. So that's where I hail from. Place called it's Omasha in Maguro. So I happen to be behavioral. I do behavioral health at UMass Memorial Services, medical health. That's where I work, and I happen to be based in Worcester. And been in the UMass Memorial for almost 10 years or so. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Francis. All right. So next is unity and cooperation. So this was supposed to be presented by somebody who couldn't make it, but then I was requested by the chairman to make a small presentation. Unity, cooperation for community development. I think for me, I'm just going to put a question out to you guys, and maybe you can do a participation a little bit. Very Pogaroni. Yeah, so because I think it is the gist of the whole problem. All right,
It's an open question. So for me, I want to understand the root of the question, because I had it for the first time. I think was it you said it this morning, but I didn't know. I read that text, but I did not know when Pogas is. So I want to understand how does that come about? How is it being manifested? What do you mean when you say we Poga?
Okay, let me just explain this. Let me just use an example of Boston community. I think the Boston community has the biggest population of Viteso in the US. Right now, if we were to count how many Bostonians are here, and how many of them participated in all the meetings that we've tried to hold, what's the problem? What is it that we're doing wrong? What is the executive doing wrong? What is the organization doing wrong that we don't want to participate in these activities? What is it?
I think it is not.
The phrasing of the question.
We shouldn't come to the conclusion before we find out the root cause of the problem. Because when you ask like that, it means you have already labeled the reason. So the then it closes us, we're not able to brainstorm on what are the actual root causes.
Okay, so
So it may not necessarily just be pride.
the reason I started it like that, is because I wanted to first blow your mind. So that now we get down to discuss the issue. Yes. All right, let's go.
I think also what I think we are seen as proud people is, let me put it this way. Most of us or have taken it. There is a tendency to operate as an island, individualism, yes. And that, to the people who are viewing us the way we do things, it manifests as pride. That's why that thing is coming, you're very pogaroni. So, and then, because they even try to look at it and it's like, forgive me for saying, there is nothing that is very unique that will cause us to, feel important that everybody else has not done. That's why that word is coming. But understanding the nature of it is as I am an artist. I think it is our nature. We don't know it that it's manifesting as pride, but the people who see us see it as pride.
Gotcha. Okay, where I go first then?
1 minute, 2 minutes each.
I want to put it this way. Some of you might know that we are all okay. There is one thing back home that I think is in the DNA of the person. A moment when you have the parallel you try to tell him something, he tells you, that nature of Iteso, you're trying to discuss with somebody something, and he just shuts the door. If I can survive on my own, I don't think we're I think that's how I can put it.
Well said, Papa Francis. Let me move
No,
the mic.
Maurice,
I'll be back.
He mentioned what I wanted. He mentioned.
Thank you very much, Adeke. There's one thing that I need to give. It's an advice. We are moving forward with this association. I know all this talk about the pocket is because of the past discussions in the forum. Let's stop it.
That's right.
We have moved forward. Let's stop it. That kind of language should be spoken here. Not pocket. You see, when you're critical, they say pocket, but sometimes you're raising important issues. So please, let's move forward. Let's be calm. We all make mistakes. There's so many mistakes that have been made people of you. But let's move forward. Let's try to love that language that divides us and is blow minds. No, it's not. Thank you.
Thank you. Patrick.
Okay.
1 minute, please.
Okay, I think being a typical intercessor, forget generally started with our ancestors. In your column, when you have a lot of cows, you have many women, you have this, it means you've got the world, So children learn that, and most of us with those roots. I personally forget, I won't deny that. But no matter forget a law to refuse to participate in your coin. When you do, the thing is, Patrick, and yet it's on those things in the wrangles and move forward. Let's not even talk about it now. Let's just move forward. But a pocket is allowed. What's wrong with that?
Thank you, Maureen. But what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it is it prevents you from being an open-minded person. So it's okay. It's okay. We didn't mean to bring the past, but if we are to resolve things, you need to understand the process. That's the question Simon asked, why? And we have to accept who we are, but at the same time, let's calm down and let's learn how to be an open-minded person without quickly saying, if I can survive on my own, you don't bring anything of value to me. So that makes us be stuck. We are going to have two people before we give Simon fully the floor.
Exactly. That's my question. A forget what we're talking about. A forget. That question is not absolute, it's relative. It's not an absolute question, it's a relative question. Why? Because we do not know who is proud and who is not proud. We do not even know that we are proud. You can look at me and say, look at Mrs. Musu and just have your own judgment. This woman is proud. I am not. And yet, other people will define me as proud. And besides that, let me just bring it up. Some people told me they got out of the group because of the discussions that we're talking about. And again, other people, they were challenging their identity. Are you reading from Tesla? We should stop that. And especially, I have a cousin of mine, my daughter. I would call her my daughter. She's from Opuyo with me. Her identity was being challenged. And she's not a Tesla, although she has another name. But she's from Opuyo with me, by the way. And she just said, if that's the case, I'm getting out of that group. So let's also be a little careful about how we talk, in our group. Let's have that beautiful language that encourages people to come in. And let's just be mature adults. And also why people do not attend meetings, maybe our schedules. Like, I'm gonna give an example of myself. I don't think I don't attend. We're in the same phone with my husband. I'm always there. I'm listening. We put the phone like, so put it loud. That's how I like doing things. Doesn't mean I don't attend. I do attend. But it's saying it is our proud, it is our, let's not label ourselves like that. Let's say let's bring that good language that attracts people to us. Let's focus that it is are not proud people. It is a welcome people. It's relative. It's not absolute. Thank you.
Don't worry, you're going to be the last one before we give Simon the floor for 1 minute, please.
So, for me, I only looked at it in a different way. Probably I would decide on a statement on looking at our tendency always, and not only here, even back home. Let's not look at people in the group here, but even originally back home the group will be there, it is so good, they are ever late. One thing is that you don't need to, so you don't take things serious. When they tell us something is gonna happen, there is a way we take our own time. So for me, I see like it so they don't take things seriously, and that is what leads the heads to make people think we are proud. Though we are not proud, but it's our art. Need to be serious. That's what we are lacking. So for us now who are here, we are getting to understand the thing. But the question is not pinpointing anybody here that we are going back to doing the past. But let's just keep improving. For us who are here, nobody is being looked at. But let's always be on point when they say this is happening. Let us all be there. And then encourage our people. We have some of the people I know they are not here. There are some other people they are watching, they have ears, they want to see what is going on. Can we who are here, let's embrace ourselves, let's work hard, let's continue. They will come.
Thank you, Mr. Francis. Please.
Thank you, Chairman. So,
The statement has been taken back, right?
Rephrase it.
Rephrase it, yes, rephrase it.
So the question is this: can we get together and do something for ourselves?
Yes.
Because Mr. Francis put it properly. It is just what I would say, the selfishness where you want to do everything by yourself. Apedorangelo. Hey, Apedorangachanyama ka family. I do not need the community. That's where the problem is. So the issue is, if we get together as INAA, we need to get involved in trying to make ourselves better, either here or even back home. Because there are programs that we can decide as a group to start. I know, I'll give you an example of Kenyans that come together and build homes for each other. They are here.
Yes, we can do it.
Buy homes for each other. Well, Sibirelo, do you think we can do that?
Yes, we can do it.
Yes. We can only do that if we stop the selfishness of saying, I don't know, I will take out. I don't need Simon. I don't need. So I brought the word of pocket. Let me tell you this. The word of pocket, by the way, it's not only being discussed in dinner. It's discussed everywhere about it. And I'm sure you've heard it before.
Yes.
Yes.
To some extent.
You heard it. It's not us discussing. It's being discussed everywhere. But anyway, the point is this. I think I'm running out of time, but the point is this. We need to get together and stop the selfishness. Individualism. We get together and we do something as INAA. We can be and set the example of the first ITESO to forget about a pocket and do something.
Yes,
Thank you so much, Mr. Simon Eduku. So, thank you, Simon, for that topic. Please don't be offended
No, we are not.
by saying a pocket. And like the way Simon said it, it's not INAA who brought that thing here. The root cause is from back home. For us here, we are trying to understand it and try to see how we can calm it down.
Yes.
You can be rich. To be honest, let me tell you, most rich people, they don't even want to be known that they are rich. And because of that, that's why they are most successful.
Because of who?
Most rich people or wealthy people, let me say, most wealthy people, they don't want even to be known that they are wealthy.
You know what?
And because of that, that's why even they are more wealthier. They calm it down. So please, let's calm it down. If someone comes seeking for help, please put aside the money you have,
Individually.
academic standards, your job, your title. There's a reason why that person chose you for seeking for help. And you know, blood is thicker than water.
That's right.
If you walk in an office like this and you hear, oh, I see you, Maureen, the first thing in your mind comes, I need blood, but this person should be coming from this time of time, or Northern Uganda. You feel comfortable, right? But if you enter into an office, you hear Malinga, and then Malinga says, you know what, I'm running late, I don't have time, bye. And then as you're getting out, another man enters in, Chigun. Chigun spends there 15 minutes. For you, spend there just 2 minutes. As you're outside wondering, why did this man give me time? What comes into your mind? I'm not of his standard. Maybe. So, the main point is, please, let's be cooperative. Let's not judge. However much money, title you have, listen to someone, work together. You never know. That person you're helping, tomorrow you will also be the one seeking help from that person. So I'd like to request that since we wasted time at the beginning, we are going to multitask. let's have lunch and then proceed with other presentations. So let's start with that table first until everybody gets food seated, and then we can proceed with the presentation. I think we can eat at the same time, listen. Okay. For a meanwhile, DJ, little music for us. Thank you. We're going to start with
no,
let's start with that table.
We close that topic. Pusha. And now that topic is on. And I don't want to blow your mind, so we can bring out the point.